Hey guys, it's Lewis, and today I'm going to show you how to install ReShade for FiveM Enhanced. So first things first, we want to come to a browser of your choice, and I'm going to head over to FiveM.net. So if you scroll down a little bit on the page, you will get to a section here that says FiveM for GTAV Enhanced. This has just come out, and there's a big button here where you can download it. All you've got to do is download that exe file, set it all up, do all the normal stuff, and then you'll have a shortcut on your desktop. If you want this link, it will also be in the description of this video. Okay, so moving on to the second step, you want to come to reshade.me. There will be a little purple download button here in the middle of the screen. You want to tap that, and it will take you down to here. So you want to download the latest ReShade version with full add-on support. You don't want to download the top version, make sure you get the bottom one. So I've already downloaded that and it's on my desktop. I'm nice and organized. So as you can see, I've got my ReShade setup file here. I've got my FiveM Enhanced here. And then on the right, I've just got my own ReShade presets. So all you've got to do is double click ReShade and it will open. So it's going to give you this scary looking warning, but don't worry, you can click OK, it's not a problem. And then from here, all you need to do is click the browse button. And then it's going to open a window that looks like this, and this is where you've got to navigate through all your files and find where your FiveM Enhanced is downloaded. So an easy way to find this is to copy this string of text here. I'll put this in the description of the video, and then you just tap up on here and then you paste it in there, click enter, and it will bring you to something that looks like this. If for whatever reason that does not work, the alternative is to come to your shortcut here that says FiveM for GTAV Enhanced. You right click that, you click open file location. This will bring you to the actual folder where it's installed. You then go into the gamecache folder, go into gamecache Gen 9, and then you're in the same spot as I just left you. So from here, you want to click into this folder. I'm unsure whether yours will be called the exact same thing, but I'm sure yours will just have some numbers of some kind. So double click into there, and as you can see, you'll have 3 files. So you'll have this folder, a game launch helper, and a GTAV Enhanced.exe. So you click on this exe, click open, and then it's all set up in here. So we click next on the ReShade setup. We tap on the DirectX 10, 11, 12 option and hit next. And then from here, we want to come up to the top where it says uncheck all, and then we want to click check all. What this does is it ticks every single effect in ReShade and makes sure that it installs every single one for you. Then you go ahead and click next, and it will download those. When it gets to this part, you can simply click next. You don't need to do anything here, and it will say successfully finished. Then you can click the finish button, and then you're good to go. And as I mentioned, I actually do have some premium ReShade presets that I want to put into my game, as I had these in my other FiveM. So I'm going to show you how to install those, because I know you guys out there might have some old presets that you want to transfer across. So get your files on the right like this, and then on your FiveM shortcut here, right click it, open file location, and just drag this to the left. And then in here, go to gamecache, gamecache Gen 9, hit the folder with the numbers, and then from here, you just want to drag it into empty space. So I have everything already neatly done. I have my ReShade shaders, I have my ReShade presets in a file, all like that. So I'm just going to grab all of them. I'm just going to copy them, and I'm just going to paste them into empty space like this. And then if it asks me to overwrite anything, I'm just going to hit yes. I know this is a bit of a shameless plug, but in the description, you'll find a link to enhancedreshade.com. This is my own little side hustle business, and what I do is I create professional grade ReShade presets for FiveM, RedM. So if you're a role player or you just enjoy FiveM or RedM, this might be a good product for you. So if you want to take advantage of getting all of my presets and all of my goodies, you just have to click on the membership options and basically pledge to whatever you want. But I'll stop rambling. If you're feeling kind and you want to support my work and get some extra goodies, then this is how you do it. Thank you very much. All right, so what we want to do now is just double click FiveM for GTAV Enhanced, and it will open up like this. So in this new FiveM launcher, there is a couple differences that's going to be a little bit strange for you when you're starting off, especially if you're used to the old FiveM. So for starters, there's actually no F8 menu in the home page, so you can't actually use it here. You have to wait till you get into a game. And that's the same for the ReShade menu. So you might be thinking, you know, I didn't see it saying ReShade load or anything like that. I can't click my home key, nothing's loading. Well, that's because you actually have to get in game first now before you can use it. So I've just launched up my private server. I'm going to launch it up and I'll show you what it's like in game. So as you can see, I'm loaded into my server, and now you see the ReShade thing saying that it's loaded up. Okay, so here we are in game, and now as you can see, the F8 menu works, although it will look very different from what you remember. So I recommend first and foremost is to come to performance, and if you want to see FPS in the top left of your game, I recommend ticking this so it shows. And then by default, for me at least on a 1440p monitor, the UI scale was really small. The text was tiny, I could barely read it in this menu here. So the solution to that was to go to UI scale, and I just put mine to 2 times, but this only applies after you restart your game. So now it's time to test ReShade. So I'm going to hit my home key, and as you can see, everything pops up and looks absolutely beautiful and normal. If you get any of these errors here that say like fail to compile, as long as you don't use these actual effects files, that's completely fine. But if you do want to get rid of those, I will teach you how to do that right now. So you go ahead and right click your FiveM shortcut, open file location, gamecache Gen 9, into this folder here, and then from here you go into the ReShade-shaders folder and then the shaders folder, and now you've just got to search for these FX files and basically just delete them. So for example, let's say that that's really annoying me, the ripple.fx, because it failed to compile. I just click up here where it says search shaders and I search for ripple.fx, and as you can see it's right here, so I just click it, I delete it, and then I do the same thing for the next one. So I do kdata mosh, as you can see, do that, delete, and then what happens now if I click reload on my ReShade, you'll see that those two disappear. So you just do that for all of the failed to compile shaders, and then you'll have a completely clean ReShade with no errors. But this is completely working. I'm just going to toggle it off and on, off and on, and as you can see the game looks absolutely beautiful. So go out there, enjoy your ReShade presets on the new FiveM launcher, and if you have any issues whatsoever, please leave a comment below because I reply and help absolutely everyone down there. Drop a like on this video if it helped you, subscribe to my channel as I'm just a small YouTuber looking to grow, and until next time guys, it's been a pleasure. Bye bye.